What's up, guys? Down here at my storage unit, figured I'd go over my goals for the 2026 season, as well as my new purchase, that Turfstorm. So let's get into it. So last season I was able to pick up this XL towards the beginning of the season, and on Christmas Eve I picked up this Turfstorm. So those were on my goal list for last year, and I was able to pick them both up. These things are just insanely efficient, and I got my chemical applicator license, so I'm going to start doing fert and weed control and grub control, stuff like that. Let's get into some of the goals. I want to get to 60 weekly mowing customers, and as well as have around 5 to 8 to do on the weekends that are commercial. I'd like to expand and do more of like shrub trimming and mulch and just other stuff besides mowing as well. Because towards the end of the season last year, I actually like doing that quite a bit. Let's see what else. I'd like to get 30 to 40 of my customers switched over to chemical applications. Just keep the lawns looking nice and weed free and healthy all season long. It'll help the mowing as well. What other goals? I need to buy a new truck and buy a new trailer here at the beginning of the year. I'm gonna see if my truck will last me. It's just starting to rust out, and I'll show you the other side. With these Fords, they get water up in this brake light, and it comes down and rusts out the rocker corners or whatever, cab corners, and everything else down there. But yeah, let's go ahead and go over this Turfstorm here. It's the 30-gallon. It's on a 36-inch frame, and it's fully kitted out. It's got the foam kit as well as the foot pedal. So down there, I won't start it because it's loud, but so this is all your air information, mile an hour, distance, the time. There's a couple different modes. I'm not too familiar with that screen yet. These are how you open up the flow to the booms. So left, middle, right. You can turn the sprayer on, or you can put it on the foot pedal so that you keep your pressure built up, and then just whenever you hit that, it'll spray the liquid. Spreader, foam kit, your deflector here. This is pretty sweet. I don't know if you can see it. That way when you're doing your perimeter pass, you can keep it all in the lawn and not, go into the neighbors. Spreader, speed dial, your hopper gate, pattern adjustment, pressure gauge, or not gauge, pressure control. There's your pressure gauge. These are your returns, so you can fine tune them. Supplies, you got your little hand wand, so you can actually reach a long ways with this. And turn that off. Park brake here. All your service is behind this, and on the back of this seat is your calibration chart. So there's underneath the seat. Just like all the other V-Rides, pretty handy. Turn these down. Okay. Anyway, we'll move on to the booms up here. So both, that right side will fold out too, and then you can spray. I'm not sure how many feet, but it seems to be like 6 to 8 feet that you can spray the liquid, and the spreader can throw out to 25 feet. So it's got a 120-pound hopper in it, and 30 gallons of liquid. The interesting thing about these spray units is they have a 60-gallon and this 30-gallon. Well, I wanted to be able to fit into all of my properties in that big 60-gallon. It's on more of an XL frame, whereas this is 35.5 inches wide. So any of your gated areas you can fit in, and I don't know, it's kind of silly for me to spend as much as these are on something I can't use on every property. So, but both units use the same pumps, same motor, same drive system. It's all the same, besides they have 60 gallons of liquid and 240 pounds of granule capacity. So yeah, this is a sweet pickup. I've wanted one of these for a while, as well as the XL, and I was able to get both of them last year, so I'm pretty excited for this year. I definitely am going to need a new trailer here soon, and that'll be probably the next thing that I buy. Just because I have the same single axle as I started with, and I'm kind of outgrowing it, as you can see. But yeah, just basically keep doing the same thing I've been doing and just add more customers. Down here at my storage unit though, I'm going to build a little table so that I can put the RGB 712, I think, or RBG, rotary blade grinder. Yeah, RBG 712, so that I can sharpen my own blades. And I sharpen them just with an angle grinder now, and that's not quite as precise. Trying to think of what else. I got the 9010 for this year. Hedge trimmer. I think I went over most of this stuff, but yeah. If you keep a lookout, I'll be posting every other day this year. That's one of my goals for this new year. I'm still not the best at making videos, but I figure by the end of the year I'll probably be there. So yeah, if you have any questions or anything, just leave me a comment down below and I'll do my best to get them answered. I'm not doing much besides when it snows, and otherwise just kind of sitting around planning for next year. But if you guys have any tips for the chemical application, I have no clue what I'm doing right now, and I need to get that figured out. So if you could leave a comment down below with anyone that's helpful to watch, or any tips that you have, I'd really appreciate it. I got antifreeze in there now so that it doesn't freeze up, but just kind of need to know like how to store it in between uses, and like how I should clean it and stuff like that. But yeah, well, I really appreciate you tuning in, and keep a lookout. I'm going on the 14th to meet with Corey Ballard, which is sweet. I can't believe it, honestly, but one of my neighbors must have known him from high school or something and put me in contact with him, and Corey was nice enough to invite me over to their shop and to have a chat with me. So I'm super excited for that, and yeah, probably come back with a couple new toys to try out, a couple new products, and a lot of good information. So that's one thing I can say is business is not exactly what you know, it's more so who you know. And that's why something as simple as cutting grass can be scaled. I mean, you could just keep doing this and multiply your trucks just over and over and over again. It's a ton of work, but it's definitely possible. And yeah, comment down below with some of the goals you guys have for this year, and I hope to see you guys at the Equip Expo. Peace.